Hey Reshaper, hope you're doing well today. In today's video, I want to share with you the number one muscle the high achievers are training. What the other don't, the 90% don't, and therefore they are staying become broke. Reshaper, what is the number one muscle do you think the high achievers are training and the other don't? Is it the muscle of your body? Is it the muscle you can train by physical movements? No. The answer is no. You can chunk it down below what the answer is, but the answer is obviously no. The answer is to saying no, actually. Yeah, it's to saying no. And why the answer is to saying no so important? Why is it important to say no? Just remember all the people in the history. Just Thomas Edison. He has invented the light bulb, right? Everyone say it's impossible, you can't do it, you will kill yourself and stuff like that. But he did it. He said no to the rest of the world. Another expression. Christopher Columbus. What does he? Yes, he has found America, right? And why? All the flat earthers say, no, you will fall down. What he did? He said no to the rest of the world. And he found America. He discovered it. From our days, we have Elon Musk, who is actually said no to the rest of the world in becoming one of those person who can actually put up rockets. And currently he has more rockets than Russia and USA combined. The only nation who has made rockets is China. Why? He said no to the rest of the world, and even if he failed, he was about to become bankrupt, but he never gave up. Or Jack Ma. Same thing. Everyone said, you're a freaking loser, you never become something, and something like that, and he was failing, what was it? The universities, he ends up go to the worst university in China and stuff like that, and he never got an interview, a job and stuff like that, because he just failed it. But he had the vision to build Alibaba, and he built it. He said no to the rest of the world. So how can you build your muscle? Because it's muscle you have to grow.
Prepare to fight.
Right? You can't go directly for the freaking dragon when you are in a Dragon Quest or so, when you're playing games, right? You have to just build it up. And how to build it up? Just kill small mobs. What are small mobs in the real life? Easy things which you can train every single day. Back in Japan, for example, we had like plastic bags every time they're giving when you are on a cashiers. And if you're one of those persons who say, I want to save the environment, you can just say no to the plastic bags. Take your own bag and say no to the plastic bags. And therefore you're saving the environment. It's a small commitment. The second commitment, what you can do, is the second level, is when you go for like a party and everyone say, hey, let's go for a drink, let's go for a party. And if you just don't feel it, if it isn't aligned with your core self, then you can say no. And the more you train it, the more you can actually feel it, and the more you can say it. And then you can go for stuff like, okay, like I'm now in a job, I hate the 9 to 5 and I really want to quit it. And currently I have my side business and I'm about to quit it, but I can't quit it. And my boss just saying I have to do this, and it's just a pain in the ass. But what you can do? You can say no to the things what you both say you have to do if you feel disaligned with the things. It may have consequences. You might be even fired to saying no. But do you want to be a human pleaser? See all the 90% of the world who try to be really safe and yeah, let's play safe, let's go in for the human pleasing. wake up. If we just play safe, if we just pleasing the humans, where does our evolution goes? We would just remain as a caveman state. Just remember it. Our mind, our soul is made for striving, is made for growing, is made for progress. And when you say no to those opportunities, and if you say yes to those things who are nothing to do with your alignment, then you end up broke. You end up on remaining on the same state as the others. If everyone say go right, go left. You don't have to be the human pleaser. You don't have to. And I recommend you don't be the human pleaser if you want to achieve something. You have to take risks. And the hater will hate. They will hate, always. But there are two types of haters. The one type is just hating, just flaming around. The second time is they're really keen about you. They're keen about your growth. They want you to grow. And because that's why they hate. And these commentaries are really, you can leverage and you can use them. But don't actually see all this thing, you have to say no to everything. No, there are opportunities in your life. And you have seen these opportunities. You have seen these patterns. And how you can ask yourself. Again, check out the video. This is a video about how to go with the chained why question. And this is another video where you can go with the state exercise. Go to the state, go into the things, ask you the why question, and then you can actually find out if this thing is for me, yes or not. If it's aligned for me, yes or not. And the more you do those exercises, the more you become also receptive towards it. The more you can trigger it. Is it more opportunity, or is it where I have to say no? And when you have to say no, say no. Another thing where you also have to say no is to suggestions. People suggest to you. Your father suggests you have to become a lawyer, or everyone says like in a school you have to get great remarks. No, if you don't want to have, you don't have to do it. If you don't want to become a lawyer, you don't have to. Is it true or true? The same thing is also to taking the suggestions as chances, as false chances, as advices. Do you take advice from a dentist if you want to know how to repair a chair? Yes or not? The answer is not. But what's the freak? Are you taking advice from your mother or from your teacher how to grow a freaking business? They haven't done it before. They don't know how to do it. Why are you taking advices from those people? Say no to those advices. Because they're not advices, they're suggestions. And they have really no clue how to do it. You can't take advice from someone who has no clue. And another big thing, if you're an action taker, and if you want to take this opportunity, because I have took my opportunity back then, I have discovered accountability. Accountability is the most powerful thing that you can have. You have forfeits and you have rewards. And based off these forfeits, you can actually achieve things. And who can actually make the forfeits or makes accountability the best? It's a good coach. It's not your friend. Because your friends are seeing you from a different perspective. They have already the mask on. But your coach is believing in yourself more than you believe in yours. And they know where to go. There's a torch and a tunnel of madness, in a cave of madness, to go out of it. And they're showing you the way. And by the way, if you're an action taker, if you want to go to the next level, if you want to grow your business to the next level, I do offer discovery sessions, coaching discovery sessions. It is your chance to get to the next level, to step up, to really starting off from scratch, and hold yourself accountable. Because I know how hard it is to be in all this environment who the people are just saying you have to do this, and there's just complaining, to justification, and just blaming everyone. I am in this environment. But because I'm a coach, I have changed. Just because of one human being can make the difference. And have to make a difference myself in the past. And since then, I'm really glad. It was the best day of my life. It was the best investment I did. So Reshaper, I hope you got some value from it. If you got some value from it, smash the like button. I do upload every single day, so make sure also hit the notification bell and the subscribe button. Also comment down below what's the #1 thing you have picked up so far. So Reshaper, I hope you have an awesome day, and as always, do not lie to yourself, if it's your passion now.